Oh my gosh, look who we're bringing. Baba. You can't come, I wish. All right, what's up everybody? So Crystal and I are on a road trip. We're going from the middle of Vancouver Island where we live to the very most northern point to a place called San Josef Bay. So this was recently voted one of the world's 100 most beautiful beaches, and we've never been up here before, even though we live on this island. It's probably about a 4.5-hour drive or so from our house. So we're actually gonna be car camping in our little RAV4 here. We've got the back all set up with a mattress, and we've got all our stuff that we need, food and everything in the back. So we'll be showing you what we eat.
And we're gonna show you guys some stops on the way. The first stop is Telegraph Cove, and then we have a couple other fun stops on the way too, because we're gonna have to have some snacks, right?
Oh yeah, I'm hungry. All right, so here's one of our containers full of food. We have like way too much food, hey? We're just gonna stay 2 nights, but anyways, Crystal wants to have a peach for her snack. So there you go.
Thank you very much.
And then I'm gonna have a banana and this trail mix we recently bought. Let's go. So I just read a little bit about the history of this place, and it started...
You're a big old tour guide now.
No. It started as a really small sawmill in the early 1900s, and they were supplying the military for the war with wood and different supplies, and then it just started to like grow really quickly. And because it's got like really steep banks and like really thick forests on the shoreline, they weren't able to like make trails and like roadways and stuff along the shore, so everything is kind of built on stilts, and it's all connected by like this really cool boardwalk. So yeah, let's go around and check it out. So what did you learn about these places that we see along here?
All of these places are like, I think they're like originally built here for the people that lived in the town, and you can see that they still have numbers on them, and I think you can like rent them as cabins through one of like the hotel services or something here. So you can stay in here, which is pretty cool. Let's get on the road again.
The next stop is one that I've been looking forward to checking out for so long now. So we just got one more stop before we get to our campsite. So on our way to the next stop, having an energy ball. You guys might have seen this in my last video. We made a whole bunch of these. These are the best road trip food. So healthy, so tasty. This garden that we're about to visit is about 60 kilometers into the wilderness along some fairly rough Forest Service roads. But this place is so cool. It was started by a Norwegian settler named Bernt Roning here on the grounds of his homestead in 1910. After clearing over 5 acres of rainforest, he created a garden from seeds, cuttings of trees, and exotic plants he ordered from around the world that were delivered by ship to a nearby inlet. Eventually he passed away, and in the late 1960s, the garden nearly disappeared after being overgrown by the surrounding forest. It was eventually purchased by a couple, Ron and Julie Moe, who have been working on restoring this heritage site. One of the unique features of the garden was a pair of monkey puzzle trees, one of which I am checking out here. Monkey puzzle trees require both a mature and male and female tree to breed. The offspring of these two were shipped around the world and can be found in many Vancouver Island gardens. This tree is absolutely massive. I have never seen one even close to this size. Sadly, the female tree died, but at one point, 17 younger trees, offspring from this pair, were growing in the garden, some of which are still there today. They are commonly referred to as monkey puzzle trees because it's said that even a monkey would have trouble climbing the spiked, spiraling branches. Many of the trees grew into unusual shapes as they struggled to find their way to the light. Most of the hundreds of flowers in the terraced garden beds were lost.
Think you can get her going?
Little WD and she'll start right up. This is a very cool place to check out. It's a garden in the middle of the forest, and it's been on my radar for quite some time now, so I was stoked to finally see it in person. If you're out this way, definitely check it out. right, that was fun.
That was really cool. The
Yeah.
monkey puzzle tree was, I've never seen one that big before.
That-
I don't think we'll ever see one.
No,
that big.
it was
It's the
massive.
biggest one on Vancouver Island.
Wow.
If not, maybe the world. I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if that's true, but maybe.
All right, so we're just a few minutes away from our campsite, so we're gonna go try and find something sweet.
There's our spot. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Back her up. Come on, Derek, back her up.
All right, so we found ourselves a beautiful campsite. We're just gonna kind of unpack everything, get set up, and get the stove ready because we are starving. We haven't eaten much today.
I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna have a pre-snack, or a pre-dinner snack, of my favorite, which is the Boom Chicka Pop. Mmm, it's so good.
Yeah, this stuff is so good. All right, so we've got some options. We bought a bunch of canned stuff, and then check it out with this little pop top, so you don't have to use a can opener, even though we did bring one. And then we've got these little packages of pre-made rice, and then this one here is pre-made lentils and quinoa. So I'm thinking the lentils and quinoa, and then the plant-based chili. It got hot so fast. The heck? I'll just say something about like... So not a lot of fresh food this dinner, but you know, we just wanted to make it nice and easy for ourselves. Still have like a delicious filling meal. And I think it's still like pretty, you know, it's relatively healthy for sure. While that stuff's cooking, let me show you guys the setup that we have. So we've got a first generation RAV4 here. Many of you guys know it well. And I have no back seats in here. I took them out a long time ago because we don't need that where we go. And we've put this foam mattress in here. This is like 4-inch foam. And then I custom cut this to fit all around the wheel wells and everything like that. And yeah, and then we've got some pillows. And we're chilling. It's gonna be so good. So the reason why we didn't want a tent camp was because, well, because we have this, basically. We saw a bear on the way in here also, so there's lots of bears around here. There's cougars around here, and it tends to just like rain randomly as well. So if it rains, we're just like enclosed. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to pack up a wet tent or anything like that. And then check this out, for privacy and also for darkness, because we want it to be really dark when we're sleeping. It looks so ghetto. But this is just a trial. This is like, if we've never done this before. So if we like sleeping in here, we'll make this better, trust me. But I just cut out some cardboard templates to put in the windows, and it's gonna black it out in here. So where does this one go?
So I think that is...
Oh, it's inside. I keep messing that up. How does that not fit? Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, how many sides does this have?
No,
Inside,
the black tabs are always at the bottom too. That's a good way to remember it.
Yeah, look how dark it is. And then we have like a sheet kind of to hang across there, and a couple other additions. We'll show you later once we're going to bed, but yeah, we're all set. We're all set up. But check out this spot we got though. It is actually just so beautiful. Like, it backs right on to a nice river. We've got this huge like, old growth tree here, a couple big old trees. It's just beautiful. So let's see how this dinner's doing. Oh, it's boiling. Okay, that's ready. It smells burned. Something smells burned.
There's no like low, medium, high.
No,
It's just you're gonna burn your food.
Got my trusty Bear Grylls knife. This knife is actually so sweet. Here, check it out real quick. It has, first of all, it's an amazing knife. But then, not only that, it has a whistle. Survival whistle. And then it has a little flint. And if you have to start a fire, look at that. I might have sprayed some WD-40 on it to keep it from rusting. Oh, no. I'll have this half. Okay. Totally forgot about that part. It helps the food go down, you know? Yeah. I didn't think I'd be cutting food with it.
No, it'll lubricate my joints. Isn't that how it works?
That is how it works. People are scared of seed oils out there. I'm eating WD-40, baby. How is it?
So good. Especially after being on the road. Just waiting for dinner. Oh my god.
Food tastes so much better outdoors. And when you're camping, too.
So we got here a little bit later than we thought, and so I don't think we're gonna go to the beach tonight because, for one thing, it's high tide.
Yep.
And this beach is really well known for being super fun and like really beautiful, but low tide is like really the time you want to go.
Yeah, because there's a second beach that's kind of like this hidden beach that you can only get to at low tide. So we want to go at low tide, and it's also getting kind of late, so we don't want to be like going there and then coming back in the dark.
I mean, it'll probably take us about 45 minutes, maybe like a 40-minute walk to actually get to the beach. And by the time we get there and then we have to like come back, it'll be just too late. So I think we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. And low tide tomorrow is around noon.
Yes.
So we'll have like a nice sleep, get up. Derek made something really special for breakfast tomorrow, so that's really exciting.
It's gonna be so good.
And then we're gonna pack like a little lunch. We'll show you that, and then we're gonna head to the beach for like low tide, so we can really explore it. And basically be there like all afternoon until we have to come back again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we're just gonna eat dinner, and then I've definitely got some snacks to make around the fire and that sort of thing. And we'll definitely show you guys that, and we'll show you the final setup because it's not quite done yet. And yeah, should be a good evening. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for tomorrow. This beach is supposedly spectacular. All right. Usually a teepee fire starter kind of guy, but today I'm gonna try the log cabin style. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
I got another stick. So it wouldn't be a camping trip without s'mores. So I don't know if you guys have ever tried to cook these like vegan marshmallows, but they don't cook quite the same as the ones I remembered before, but it'll be okay. You just gotta take your time. So good. Have a bite. Oh wow.
I'm re-roasting Derek's marshmallow because it got a little hot.
Yeah, I wasn't paying enough attention and I just burned it.
Oh my god! Oh no!
S'mores are so good because they're like that flavor you always associate with camping. Like you never have s'mores at home just on like a regular Friday or Saturday night or something. Oh my gosh. So Crystal had the idea of putting peanut butter on there as well.
Oh man, how good is that?
It's so good.
Ultimate?
It's the ultimate s'more. It's the s'more and more.
It's just like what it needs.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh. Hold on a second. There we go. Yeah. Well, it's like a rave in here, eh?
He's the man with the plan. So good. Thanks, babe, for doing that.
You're welcome. Hold on.
You always have really good ideas.
There we go. Is it good?
Yeah. It'll be really fun when it's like super dark.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Ooh. So I guess it's bedtime. We will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. So we both had pretty good sleeps. Crystal had a hard time falling asleep last night because she was scared someone was gonna break in. We're like so far out here, there's nobody around. But anyways, we had good sleeps. It was amazing to wake up to this beautiful nature around us. So we're just gonna enjoy our warm lemon water, and then after that, we're gonna make some breakfast. So we thought it'd be nice to have some coffee while we were out here, and we didn't want to bring like the whole, you know, coffee maker. Well, we don't really use a coffee maker, we use a pour over, but we didn't want to have to do that, so we have some instant coffee here. Yeah, not too bad. Pretty good for camping coffee, I guess. Not as good for what we make at home though. It'll do. So for breakfast, I've actually prepared a tofu scramble. So I made this before we left, And it's just like your pretty standard tofu scramble. Just a bunch of chopped up veggies. And then I crumbled the tofu and added a bunch of seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, some turmeric, black pepper.
What's on the top?
Oh yeah, and then just as like a little finishing touch, I added a bit of Daya cheese because we had some in the fridge and it was kind of, you know, getting a little on in age, so we had to use it up and thought it would be perfect for this. So. So not a bad breakfast for out in the middle of nowhere camping.
It's really yummy.
That tofu scramble's so good. All right, so I think we're just gonna finish our breakfast and then get some stuff ready to bring to the beach, and then we're just gonna start walking there. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the hike. So we just entered the trailhead that leads us to the beach. It also leads to a whole bunch of other stuff. Like there's like 30 kilometers plus of trails that take you to like different campsites right on the northern tip of the island, but we're not going nearly that far. It's probably only about a 35 or 40-minute walk through some beautiful forests. This trail is amazing. Wow, this is epic.
It's so beautiful.
It's so nice. Yeah, the sand is so soft. And there's just so much beach. So apparently there's like some cool caves to check out and then like rock stacks as well. But you gotta get to like this, I don't know, other part of the beach that's only accessible during low tide. And we think the tide is coming in, it looks like it. So we're gonna have to book it, because if not, we might get stuck over there.
And we read the tide charts and it said low tide was supposed to be about 12:45.
Yeah.
And we're like, before that? I don't know. So I'm just a little bit confused. Maybe it's going out.
Yeah, it might still be going out.
Anyways, we'll try our best.
This is amazing. This is sweet. This is like an official cave. And look at the view from it. It is unreal. Okay. So I think we're actually just gonna chill here in this cave. Look at this beautiful view and enjoy some lunch. So just before we left, I made some peanut butter and banana sandwiches. It's definitely one of our favorite like quick and easy sort of meals slash snacks on the go.
It's so good. So easy.
Yeah, it hits every time. I've had peanut butter and banana sandwiches in a lot of spots before, but this is probably the coolest.
The best view.
The best view, for sure. All right, so I guess this is probably a good place to end the vlog. I mean, we're just gonna finish this, go cruise around a bit more and explore, and then head back to our campsite and probably eat something very similar to what we had yesterday.
Yeah.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us. You'll definitely have to let us know what you thought of our adventure in the comments section down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and let us know if you want to see more adventures, because we've got lots of places around us to explore. So thank you all for hanging out. Thank you, Crystal, for being in the vlog. I love hanging out with you.
So fun.
Yeah. And we'll see you soon in another video.
Bye.
Here's some other videos of mine that I think you might like, and if you're looking for some delicious and healthy plant-based recipes, check out my new recipe ebook, Easy Vegan Comfort Meals. It contains over 60 plant-based recipes, lots of delicious sauces that I know you're gonna love. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the support.